everyone, DemiX here. Just wanted to discuss a little bit of PvP area where a lot of people get scared about entering deep desert and things that I always take with me when I go to deep desert, or also known as a PvP area. So let's start. Here I'm gonna open my inventory and tell you what I do. So as you can see here, I always bring some water with me. I have a deciliter gel. This is a container capacity of 10,000 milliliters. So clearly, when I go to deep desert, I am going to take some water with me. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna ensure that it's full. So I'm gonna go here and deposit some water. Extract some water. Make sure that this is full. Make sure that I drank and that my thing is also up and full for the water. The next, I'm going to always take a large vehicle fuel cells and bring it with me, because you're going to be flying a lot in deep desert and you might need to refuel. The cool thing about Dune is also you can refuel your ship while flying. I'm going to show you that later. Another thing that I'm going to take is the full suspensors belts. As you can see, I'm using them quite a lot. This one needs to be repaired, so I'm going to go and repair it. This is one of the annoying things in the game, is that this belt does not last very long. Not because it's lame and not useful, but because I use it quite a lot in a game for a lot of things. Maybe even abuse it a little bit. So now that's repaired, and the reason why I like full suspender brand is because it can literally make you fly. Like, you can go anywhere. And if you use your sling, you can go pretty far. So if you get attacked, if you wanted to, run away, you can just fly high up and away. And as you can see, I'm still going, I'm still going, I'm still going. And look how far I went. I can even drop a little bit. So here, by the time my energy is done, it's a little bit of a rough landing. But look how far I went from my base just by flying. You can also do that in a small hops, like use your sling, and this is the reason why I really like the full suspender. Nothing is quite like it. This is the one that is good. You can go horizontally, you can go vertically. You can just decide that you're gonna go high up the mountain. For example, I want to go on top of my base, and I can just fly there. So the mobility, for mobility, that's what I use. Because I use it quite often, I do bring more with me. As you can see, I've already nicked it from just this flying. So I would always take extra with me. These full suspender blends, they already are used up. So I probably would make another one that is full health. They are not expensive. You can make them fairly easy, and they are going to last you. So there it is. It takes a little bit of water, aluminum, particle capacitor, cobalt paste, and Holtzman actuator, which in a late game where I am at right now is not a lot of stuff to it's easy to get. All right, so we have done that. Now what's next? So the next thing that I'm using is this still tent. Why the still tent? The steel tent is really good if you get yourself into the storm. You can put it down and you can protect yourself from dying from the storm. You can put it down anywhere. You can basically in the middle of the desert, whatever you want, and later on you can pick it up and it will go with you. So that's the next thing.
Hey,
Of course, I get some heavy darts. That's my ammo. I get Storm Rider Boost Module MK. So one of the things that I do in the desert, you probably heard that if you go, you might get attacked. You might get attacked by other players while you're in Omnicopter, or you might get attacked with the other players when you're just farming. You could be just like, minding your own business, and they will attack you and kill you. So for that reason alone, I'm going to go with two Omnicopters. I'm gonna use Omnicopter here. As you can see, this one has MK5 wings and it's in fairly good health. It's MK4 and MK5. I put the wings MK5 because depending on what level of the wings you have, you're going to get faster speed when you're gliding. So this will allow me to traverse the distance faster. I might also decide that I'm not going to have vehicle storage. I might initially use the booster, and you can do that very easily by detaching storage and then assembling booster module. So this is something that I'm going to take with me, and well, I'm going to take two. So this is the one that is the most advanced. This is the MK6. As you can see, my wings are pretty spent, but they're still good. So I might use my MK6 copter just to get to the deep desert, because it is a long distance flying. It's like 10 kilometers from where I enter the deep desert, and so this will allow me to get really quickly to wherever I want. This one I'm going to use when I cross into the PvP area, and because it's fairly easy to replace anything, including the entire copter here, and so that's the one I'm going to be using when I'm in PvP area in case I get attacked. And if I use this copter, it's not going to be much loss. It'll be easy to replace. So when I go to PvP area, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this one in my gun and drive this one while and that way, if I get attacked and this one gets down and I have to like ditch it, right? And sometimes you're going to have to ditch it in order to survive. So I'm gonna ditch this one. I'm gonna use my suspender. I'm gonna run away, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna materialize the other ship. Oh, I just missed it. Alright, so I'm gonna materialize it. I'm gonna enter it and run away fast, because these are the MP6 ship, and it goes very, very fast. Very fast, which is weird because it should be going 200 more expensive wings that I, the ones that are valuable and you don't want to lose. And I used other one that it's easily to replace to fly around. Next, what else am I taking with me? I'm using my welding wire and my welding torch. This is because you will need to repair your ships. The ships might need some kind of touch-ups, especially the wings. I find that the wings require constant repair, and even if you go into deep desert, even if you don't get caught up in a storm, even though nobody attacks you, you will find that you go to deep desert, you come back, and your wings are about not 1/4, but maybe like 1/8 already damaged just from usage. So this is something that I'm going to take with me. This is something also that I'm going to take with me if they down me with my other ship. Perhaps I'll have an opportunity to repair it and then escape with it. I'm not, I'm going to try that depending on the situation. So always having that with me, the welding torch and some of the welding wire. Next that I'm gonna have with me is my arsenal here. So my Regis missile launcher is going to be another thing I'm going to have. This is for PvP. This is for attacking other players as well as omnicopters. And sometimes, if you have it and they see it, they might run away because they can see you're ready, and it might be a deterrent. Of course, I'm gonna have my swords for the PvP fighting, as well as defense or offense. I'm going to have my Regis drill shot. That's also a PvP weapon. This is the one that goes through the shield. You've probably seen it often, and that's what it's for. And then, of course, some heal kits to help me out, and I'll put that on a tool belt in case I get, if I take a lot of damage, I'll probably go with 4 with a heal kit. If I'm really going into a dangerous area, I may not take the heal kit MK2. I do have some other heal kits that give you more for health, like there's an MK4 and MK6 heal kits that you can make. Let me see if I can find in my boxes here. So here, there's an MK4, and that one is going to give you like more. Next thing that I'm going to take with me is some things that I'm gonna need for mining. So I'll take Taro Cutlery. I so far found that one to be the best for any of handheld cutlery. I really like it, and that's what I'm using. And next one is Static Compactor. Again, this is the one that gather rate is very high. As you can see, it has a power consumption that is pretty high as well, and because of that, you're gonna need to have Power Pack MK6 and the highest, of course, Holtzman Shield MK5. And of course, before I go, I'm going to make sure that all of these are repaired and full health. Don't want to be caught there with non-repaired stuff. So repair our items, all of them, before we get them. sensor belt, power pack, welding, shield, especially shield. Shield is what's going to save you. It's gonna buy you some time. So, you know, this is just a common sense thing. Make sure everything's repaired before you go. And that is what I take with me every time I go to deep desert. And when it comes to items, I mean my armor, I will take the desert guard. I have chomp scout pants. Oh, I can't talk. I have Tabor soft boot steps. This is for me gathering spice, and I'm still wearing Jackal's blindfold. I haven't gotten a better one yet, so I hope you enjoyed my uh, information, and if you like it, please like and subscribe, and I will come up with more of other stuff to talk about. I will talk about what skills did I build for going to PvP area and why, and I will talk about the boxes, the thieves, the base, and all kinds of other things that I've learned while being in the dune and while playing for 270 hours. As you can see, I am level 172. So until